Hi, we recently concluded our dealer conference called MK Connect Years to the Ground, wherein we brought about 30 dealers across the country, across multiple industries. The idea was to actually connect our investor clients to the ground level situation through our dealer conference and our meetings. We did roughly about 600 plus meetings during the day. The industries that we covered included auto finance, FMCG, consumer durables, home appliances, building material, and agri inputs as well. With respect to the agri input sector, clearly the stress was pretty wide. We gathered that within that segment, herbicide is a segment which has actually been impacted very adversely, with sales declining roughly about 70%. We have seen also inventory built up happening in fertilizers and pesticides. So effectively, that's a leading indicator for a muted performance in the sector going forward. In the auto space, the divide has been pretty stark with respect to the urban and the rural. Urban demand seemed to be doing better. There has been a certain amount of pickup in volume growth during the festival season after a prolonged phase of muted growth. We also gathered that while there was certain encouraging sign coming from the festival demand, it does appear that the footfall has actually come down, gotten muted following that. So we have to see whether the two-wheeler demand that has shown certain amount of recovery during the festival season, whether that sustains or not. Within the passenger car, there seemed to be a lot of activity with new launches, etc. Competition has been pretty high. That essentially also depicts a certain amount of resilience as far as the urban sector is concerned. Within the commercial vehicles, the competition from second-hand sales, vehicle sales is still very high, which constitute about 55% of the sales still. New vehicles are sold, but there is a certain amount of recovery from the bottom level of growth that we have seen over the past 1.5 years. We'll have to see whether the industrial activities are strong enough and whether the freight availability is strong enough for the rebound to sustain or not. In the consumer space, clearly the stress in the rural demand has been impacting FMCG companies, especially because they have actually reached peak levels of market share in their respective segments. As a result of this, promotional activities has intensified. Companies have been offering discounts, and there are various schemes that they have offered. There has been some amount of benefit from declining commodity prices for various FMCG companies, but those have also been passed on. So essentially, companies who have been able to retain market power, certain amount of improvement as far as sustenance of profit growth is concerned. Within the durable segment, again, the competition has been very high. Within this, there are two segments that seem to be doing relatively better, which includes LED TVs and also mobile phones. These are the two segments which have been showing pretty good sales growth. But apart from that, if you consider ACs and washing machine, the volume has been somewhat muted. In the home building product material space, the demand has been fairly slack with respect to tiles and sanitary ware, and that mimics the slackness that we have been seeing with respect to the real estate markets over the last 1.5 years. But the silver lining for us was sort of encouraging signals that we are getting for the paint industry, wherein the volume growth and the sales growth seem to be fairly resilient. Our fear was that with slackening in the home building material products, there could also be a slackness in paint industry as well. But we were surprised to see a certain amount of resilience, sort of a positive signal coming from there. Going forward, overall context of the consumer product, both with respect to durables and non-durables, will be very critical to see whether economic recovery in our country continues or not. And for that, a lot of policy variables and also macroeconomic variables will be very pertinent. What the government does, government policies, all these things will be very important to condition the growth prospects for the country going forward. Thank you.